A lot of people will ask, Satima, what's the cost? What's the investment? What's the tuition? What's the cost of this education? And my question, like the real question you got to ask is, what is the cost of not being educated?
You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender. This right here forever.
You know, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a human being who wants to grow and have more and be more and do more and create this amazing life, one of the greatest things we ask is, well, I know I've got to get this education. And look, let me make this clear. I'm not just talking about university or formal education. I'm talking about knowledge, information, skills, skill sets, mindsets, tool sets, like self-education, books, videos, mentors, coaches, symposiums, workshops, seminars. You know what I'm saying? So people will say, like, I need that, but Satima, it costs too much money. Here's the thing, I want to pose the question that I started with. What's the cost of not being educated? Like, you're going to pay either way. One of my mentors, I remember sitting with him, super successful, wealthy, abundance, toys, cars, home, amazing family life, healthy and fit. And he said this to me. He said, Satima, the piper is going to be had. I'm like, He's like, the piper is going to be paid. You either pay the piper now or you pay the piper later. Either way, the piper is going to get his or hers. And that's the same thing when it comes to education. Look, you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. And if you pay later, it's really costly. So here's the thing I want you to consider. If you knew 100% that if I make an investment or pay for this education, and it's gonna 100% surefire guarantee I'm gonna make this quantum leap. It's gonna come back in return and with a higher percentage. If you knew that, why wouldn't you make the investment? Why wouldn't you borrow the money or get resourceful to go make this investment so you could go to a quantum leap? And you know why? Because people have this stigma about borrowing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't borrow money. It's bad to go into debt. Did you know that most businesses today are built on debt? Now, I know there's a lot of businesses too that were 100% debt free and we've done it with no borrowing. But a lot of the big corporations that you buy from today, a lot of them, they have debt. In other words, they borrowed their way to success. And when I say borrow, it's because they know that they're willing to do the work. And we talk about paying the piper, right? You got to pay a price now. And if you're not willing to do that, it's going to cost you so much more. So how do you do it? You borrow. Now, you don't borrow money to go buy doodads and things that are going to cost. No, you borrow to do what? To invest in the greatest investment, which is you. I've had to do that for myself. I've had to sit back, and I knew if I hire this coach or if I pay for this program, I know I'm going to do the work. Therefore, I will get a return because I know I will do the work. And I make the investment, I borrow, and of course, here comes the return. It's been life-changing for me. So if you knew today that you could actually borrow your way to growth, borrow your way to the top, why wouldn't you do it? And consider this. There's this thing called a dummy tax. What's the dummy tax? It's the amount of money that you pay to not have the expertise, to figure it out on your own, to make all the mistakes when you lack information, when you lack speed and efficiency from mentors and people that can help you. So you either pay a tuition or an investment here, and the way to do that sometimes is just to simply borrow, leverage, or you pay a dummy tax. Dummy tax is costly. I mean, think about this. Where in your life today are you still paying a dummy tax right now? Think about it. If you're growing a business and you go study all these things and you try to study ebooks and YouTube videos, you can eventually get there, but boy, it's costly. So you're gonna pay for it either way. You'll pay now in the form of an investment, a tuition, right? Hiring mentors and coaches and programs, or you pay for it down the road, which comes in a high cost. It's expensive, it hurts. And that route takes so much longer. So if you knew that you could actually hire the mentor or the coach, or go to the program, the seminar, the event, and you knew that you were going to do the work, why wouldn't you borrow? Why wouldn't you do that? And again, I'm not asking you to go borrow money to go buy handbags and purses and shoes. I'm asking you to make the greatest investment, which is in yourself. Avoid the dummy tax. Pay for it now. Because you're going to pay for it either way, now or later. I invite you to, right now, make that greatest investment, which is today in yourself. Here's what I want you to do. If you're on the fence about something, you've been seeing a mentor out there, my goodness, it may not even be me. But if it is me, right, myself or a program or something that you know, if I make the investment in this, but I'm scared, I don't want to borrow, I don't want to leverage a credit card or a credit line, or I don't want to ask them, like, if you know that you're going to do the work, and if you know that you're actually going to do what's required, and that it would actually come back, click on the link, let's have a powerful conversation. I'd love to help you to make that leap of faith and that step, because let's be real, if you're not doing it now and you don't have plans to do it tomorrow, there's a good chance you'll never do it. Click on the link. Let's have a powerful conversation. And I'd love to help you to go make those next crucial and critical and vital steps so that you can go get the future that you want. Click on the link right now. Share this video with someone who could actually benefit, who's been sitting on the sidelines wondering if they should make that borrow that step, and have an amazing day. Today, right now, let's go.